And now on to the latest coronavirus pandemic in North Texas. Right now, our regional hospitalization rate is at 21%. That's well above the governor's 15% threshold needed to loosen COVID restrictions. 25 hospitals in Dallas are reporting their hospitalization rate this morning. As of Thursday, nearly 72% of all beds are taken. Almost 78% of ICU beds are occupied. And of all the ventilators available in Dallas, 43% are currently in use. Next week, the Texas Department of State Health Services expects more than 159,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine and nearly 204,000 from Pfizer. Together, that's about 363,000 doses. By comparison, we received 620,000 this week. That initial shipment was larger because that's what was already manufactured. So shipments will depend on production, but don't get too anxious because even at 100,000 shots a day, it would take nearly a year to vaccinate the entire state. Walgreens is expanding its efforts to vaccinate residents and staff at long-term care centers, and the pharmacy plans to administer those shots for free. Pharmacies across Texas should get the Pfizer vaccine in the next few days and start distribution early next week. More than 3,000 long-term care centers will be part of the program. And CVS also announced new details about its vaccination program. Starting next week, employees will fan out to more than 2,000 nursing home facilities in Texas to vaccinate residents there. Nationally, the COVID relief bill remains unsigned by President Trump, and that means millions of Americans could lose unemployment benefits starting today. ABC's Christine Sloan has more.
This morning, the COVID relief bill awaits President Trump's signature at his Mar-a-Lago resort. That means 14 million Americans could lose their federal unemployment benefits, which provided vital government assistance during the pandemic, today. The $900 billion bill, part of a larger $2.3 trillion spending bill to fund the federal government, took months to negotiate. It passed both houses of Congress with overwhelming bipartisan support. But the president, who's still fighting his election loss, spent the holiday playing golf and reiterating his opposition on social media, saying Americans should get more money than the $600 allocated. Democrats called a special session Christmas Eve to increase those checks to $2,000, but it was immediately rejected by House Republicans. Angela Moore is one of the many unemployed Americans struggling to get by.
I just feel like we've been treated like a yo-yo, like we're being pawned between, Republicans, Democrats, and the president.
Without a signature, not only do extended unemployment benefits and eviction protections expire next week, and since the bill is tied to a larger funding bill, the federal government is in danger of shutting down on Tuesday. Christine Sloan, ABC News, New York.
And as we wait for the president to sign the stimulus package, airlines are making plans to bring back thousands of their workers. The second round of stimulus includes billions of dollars to put airline employees back on the payroll. American Airlines says some of their furloughed workers will see paychecks once again. Great news for them.